G'day, it's Brak Da Warboss here, and here we are for another live. Now I'm a bit unsure what I'm going to do, what I'm going to sort of work on tonight. I thought I'd leave that into your hands, although I don't know if there are enough people here at the moment. So, have we got anyone? Looks like there's just me. Okay, I don't know what's happening there. Alright, so yeah, sorry about that. I'm just a bit all over the place, but I'm sure what I'm doing. Get that started. Alright. Alright, well I think I might just wait while I'm waiting for a few people to arrive, let's have a look at this little thing that I did. I drive a truck. Check. 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 I drive a truck. Check. 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 Check, 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 check. I drive a truck, 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 I drive a truck. Check, 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 check. Check, 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 check. Ride a truck, 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 ride a truck. Ride the truck, ride the truck. Check. 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 I drive a truck. I drive a truck. Check. 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 Check, 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 check. I drive a truck. Check. I drive a truck. Check, check. All right. Oh yeah, I know. Just a little bit of fun while I was waiting. So. Okay, so how are we? See that Rivets is in the house, so I thank you all very much for turning up. Everyone else is here, then, yeah, please, say good day, let me know you're here, and if you want me to talk about anything particular, then we can do that. But before we do, let's go and have a little look. Nope, not that one. And all right, so this is what I've got on offer to paint at the moment. So we've got some new supplies coming in. So yeah, and all I've done so far is just enough so I can paint, well, do sub assemblies So there's the Rukkatrukk Squig Buggy, the Smasher Squig, little Squig hands, and the Bomb Squig. So, a bit unsure. I might going to leave that up to your capable hands. What do you think I should paint first tonight? Just leave that, and while I'm waiting for people to tell me, if not, I'll make up mine soon, but please, please, let's try and be as interactive as we possibly can. That'd be fun. Okay, so until I make up your mind, actually I'll do a poll. So there's the poll. What do we think of that? That should all come up pretty soon. So yeah, so while we're waiting for that, let us know. Buggy, someone's with Buggy so far. Okay, so but we'll let that run for a little while, and I'll talk about what I have been up to. So if you've been watching the last couple, you may have realised I have done, well, I did this little beauty, didn't I? And loved it. Lots of fun. Get the camo in there. It turned out quite well. I did a lot of work off camera afterwards because I had a bit more concentric circles, the blue with the white, and I didn't like it, so I just tried to make it a little bit more spread out a bit. It just looks odd, so I think this made it look a little bit better. Okay, and then because I've got a game tomorrow, I had to finish this one off really quickly, so enough time for doing lives. I just got in and did it, and I thought I'd just go with the light blue camo, which I really, really like. And I think he's turned out quite well, this one. I'm sort of really enjoying it. Getting a bit of highlighting done, sort of practicing that a bit more. Got some edges on there. That's it's a couple of coats of that Lothern blue, which we like so much. And yeah, so that's all fun and games. Okay, so I don't know if anyone else is still here or not. If you are, please let me know. I'd like to know. Okay, we've got 2 at the moment. Okay, let's get in. All right, only one person has voted, so we are going to go with the Buggy. Okay, in that poll, the only person voted, you can't. This is democracy in action. Okay, so I want to do this in the Blood X colours, so hopefully it will look a little bit like this. One can hope. We did that, so to start off with, let's find some brown, and I will be mixing off camera because it's just looks easier that way. Alright, so let's get some Mornfang down. I'm going to need some help, people. You can tell me what you want to talk about. I really don't know, and I've got to practice this. so I can get better and ad-lib and do all that sort of stuff. And are we seeing that okay? Oh, look, this plastic is a little bit better to paint. Paint just goes on so much easier than the FDM. It doesn't suck it up. So put that away. Alright, as I said, I have got a game planned tomorrow at midday, so still a fair way to go. And meet up an old mate of mine who I haven't seen for a long time due to COVID and all that sort of stuff, and he's been busy and he's getting back. He went out of the hobby for a little while he was learning how to be a teacher, and now he's a teacher. He's back and getting back into the hobby. And I said, "Do you want to have a game?" He went, "Yep." We tried to queue a game up last school holidays, because that's the only time he can actually do it, to get some time off. So it was, and I was sick, so I couldn't do it. But now I'm better, and we're going to do it. Okay, so it's 1,000 points, and I think he is taking craft worlds. He has a craft world army that it's relatively new, so in the last 6 months or so, and he's got around about 1,500 points. So we're going to do 1,000 points tomorrow, and then maybe do 1,500 next week, just in case. Well, we'll just have to see how it goes. All the busy schedule, so he thinks he's okay for the week after, but we just don't know just yet. And I don't know either. There's a lot of stuff going in. So, listing and basing the kill teams. Excellent. How's that kill team going? It's a great box. It was a really good box. It's a shame I couldn't get into it. I couldn't buy it because lack of funds. Lack of funds. It's all very exciting stuff. And so I hope did we like my little song that I made? That was a special for Angus. He asked for the remix. It was just a little something I did, so I had no time, and decided, well, what the heck, I'll do anything. And I decided to see if I could remember how to mix, and it sort of worked. It's not the best, I've done better, but I actually used it. The software that I used was the video software, so it didn't use the tool. It didn't use a fit for purpose tool. Yeah. So as you see, there's no real rhyme or reason. I just sort of get in and try and do one side and then next to the other, and there it goes. Gonna have to get in there. So that I've got some some new brushes recently. I get cheaper Nazis. Actually, the wife went down to one of the local craft stores to buy some wool for her hobby. I think she's making someone a baby blanket. So she went and did that. I asked for some brushes. She came back with 9 brushes, and they're about, one pack of 4 was $13, and a pack of 5 was $11. So that's not too bad. So I said $30 for 9 brushes. So couple of bucks a brush, so very cheap, very cheap, which is what we like. I think I'm going to just do that brown as well. Sorry, I should be doing that, so you see. So I was expecting a few more people tonight, but no. Okay, maybe everyone's busy. Well, it's Wednesday, day? Or is it Thursday? I suppose in the UK you're in the middle of, you're smack bang in the middle of the day, aren't you? Getting up to mischief. And it's still probably early morning. So we should be in the land of Thursday everywhere, shouldn't we? If I'm got my times right. Time zones are really confusing. Really confusing. But oh, I know what time it is. I know where I am. I know what I'm doing. Okay. All right. Okay. So, right, just got a little lost and train of thought and. Pardon me. Sorry about that, fellas. Just had a bit of a tickle which needs to be addressed. And get this buggy down packed. I'm actually going to leave the little metal bits metal. I probably shouldn't have painted that because I was going to make that a slightly different type of metal colour. Okay, I'll just do that as well. So where was I? So I mentioned the game. I didn't say what I had in it. So I've got a video lined up for tomorrow morning, looking at the list. But it's 1,000 points, and it's basically Brak Da Warboss, a big mega armor with a teleport blaster, and the custom mega blaster, and the extra KMB, 2 lots of 4-man units of mega knobs, and 2 trucks, and I think 2 lots of 5-man commandos, and a boomdacker snazwagon, and a shock jump dragster. And I'm going to use some make that a different colour too. So we'll do that. Gonna get in amongst all the bits. So many bits. So guys, if you want me to talk about something, please let me know and I'll have a little chat, because my brain doesn't seem to be wanting to make conversation. Yeah, so this will be my first game with the new codex. I am looking forward to it. Oh, I am going Def Skulls because I like blue, and I just thought I'd keep that up and just have a look and sort of play with what I know, so I can learn the rules, because I am certain I am going to forget things. I have got to probably have to remember that there's no more re-rolls, no lucky re-rolls, which I'm a little bit sad about. So that'll be something hopefully I'll get used to. We won't know, and remember that, and also not having to roll me lucky sixes. That's going to be a bit sad too, but you never know. Maybe it'll be good. So I'm a bit worried about that. So that's probably why I'm taking, the main reason why I take trucks as opposed to loads of boys. And I've been wanting to do trucks, like I was trying to make trucks work the last codex, and I thought, well, let's try it again. Let's try it again. It can't hurt. Hey, it's the good man, otherwise known as Jude. How are you, Jude? You up bright and early, ready to tackle a day full of mischief and wonderment? So I've got my little... Thank you for turning up. I've got myself this little bugger. Needs to be painted. Get in there. Remember the stuff. That's almost the first coat down of the brown. While I'm waiting for that, I'll do the metal. So let that dry a bit. Wash the brush off the camera. It's always nice to know that you're up to mischief and wreaking havoc, Mr. Jude. All right. Now, so my grey night steel, which I like. I seem to like this better than Red Belcher. It's meant to be a base colour. That's cool there. And now your streams have robbed me of further stream. Well, you don't have to watch. You can always watch them later. You are in charge of your own destiny. Alright, so all this metal stuff. I'm just going to give it a once over the metal, and then if I need another colour. I still really haven't worked it. I know that the brown bits are going to be camoed, and I'm really unsure about what else. Hey Angus, how are you? I hope you're well. I played the remix earlier, so you might have to go through and replay it. So I did play the remix. Now I'm just wondering, do I launch it on YouTube by itself? I was wondering or not. I don't know. It's out there on Facebook, and I've got few people who have liked it, but I'm just wondering if it's just going to cut into a few things. I'll keep up my sleeve. Where's the funny Dan? So, new poll. There you go. We'll keep that pole up and running for a little while. This is very important. We all need to know this. So, get your votes in. Democracy in action. It's all about interactiveness, isn't it? Oh. Like what? What do you get from Red Shackle Miniatures? Angus? What's the good stuff that you've got? Sorry about that. I'm in a funny angle. So the arm's great. It's the best arm. Left arm's the best arm. It's the one with the most character. Alright. So at the moment we've got yes being the majority. Should I launch it on Facebook? I won't do it. Probably do it in a couple of days. I've got a few videos to do. I've got quite a few coming up. Haven't recorded any yet. Well, I've done some recording. I've actually done some recording of me building these guys, and that was just while I was getting that ready today. And I'm probably going to turn that into a video down the track, and I'll probably just do a bit of grab this as well, and then do a little bit of a paint talk for the showcase of this guy. So that's going to be down the track. It's going to take a while to do. So I'm just filming my progress as I go along, and I'll probably use this video as well because I'm recording. I've sold new brushes. One said, "Oh, I bought 9 more." Well, I didn't buy them. The wife bought them. Sorry, she doesn't like it when I refer to her as the wife. She would prefer that I tell her her name, which is Melanie. So she bought them for me, and which was all nice and dandy. So I've got some Span. Great. Oh, that'd be. Angus says, "My hope is converting some of the first edition trucks and buggies into something other." Oh. Yeah, it's always fun, isn't it? Building stuff, building lots and lots of stuff. That's what we like to do. Alright. So yeah, lots of metal on here. Lots of metal. Very metal. No resolution. Very metal. No resolution. I could call that, could I? I don't know. I'll probably have to ask. She might feel a bit funny about that. Because she is her own person. And she plays Eldar too, so she's a little... sorry. Eldar. And that can be a little strange. a squig launcher shot. Yeah, I'll make it metal. I think that's the best thing to do. It's a nice dark. Really is a nice dark. Metal colour, this one. I think so. I like it. A little bit of flecks of blue in too, so it has that sort of feel. Which is all fun and games. Although I may. I'll just do the first coat metal, maybe we'll go on from there and see what happens. I'm not planning on doing anything. Some gubbins in there that need to be a bit metal. Next, first day for months without painkillers. Yeah, I've heard you weren't well. Yeah, you weren't well, so it's good to see that you're on the mend. Bit of juice to wet the whistle. I just left the group. It stopped being fun. That's the reason why I left the group. It stopped being fun for me. I'm having a few mental health issues, so I just thought it was time for me just to leave, and I didn't want to make a fuss about it, so I left quietly. And that's about all I'm going to say about that. And yeah, it is sad, but I have to look after my mental health first. That always comes first before. But it's all right. I'm in other places. I've got other places to go to. Yeah, there is the Breakfast Club and the Brain Boys. Oh, the Brain Boys a fair bit. And I'll be doing something very exciting with the on the Brain Boys very, very shortly. All to do with Orktober. So I'm excited about that. Extremely, extremely excited. Extremely excited about that. This is going to be, I'm really, really excited, but I can't say too much at the moment. Just, mum is the word. That needs to be said because reasons. But yes, it's going to be, oh, I'll tell you what. Orktober is going to be huge. It is going to be massive. There's a lot going on. I'm really impressed with all the Cromlech stuff for the release, so that's going to be exciting, and I hope to do a range review of those when that's released, and lucky enough that they'll release that at 4 o'clock my time in the afternoon, so I can actually record and then have it record and then sent at a decent time, so that's nice. Okay, oh, I've got the exhaust. Alright, 75% have said yes. Alright, so I will do that sometime in the future. That's good. So, yeah, comic stuff's going to come out, and Gear Guts has got some interesting surprises, which some of the things I can't tell you about. But yeah, actually, I can tell you the thing that I can't. I have some gift vouchers for OTP Terrain, and I'm planning on doing a painting challenge during October. And yeah, so that's what I could do. So anything Orky, I don't care what it is, and we'll do that. And I may have some people judging it. Might have a panel of judges, but I don't want to be too formal. So I want to encourage everyone to get in. So I've got a number of vouchers that I'm going to give away. And when I work out the details, I'll let you know. But that's coming out. Yeah, oh, Angus, second Tigway, I don't think they're dropping one. I don't think they're going to do it, buddy. They've got all sorts of things. They've got socks. They've got lots of socks. And that massive gargant. And I'm thinking, what else haven't I painted? And I realise I haven't done the spiky bits on the wheels. But I really like their bikers. And their bikers look good. I think they're meant to be knob bikers, so they look great. The one with the death roller is just fantastic. Oh, it looks really, really good. I also like the goblin riggers. The little goblins in the coal mine. That looks really cool. I like those. You can never have enough grot riggers and stuff like that. For good for good things to go on vehicles and stuff. And I really like the drones. They've got two drones. One's like a custom force field, flying custom force field, and the other one is a shock attack gun, floating shock attack gun. That's really piqued my interest. That looks really, really good. I'm not quite sure if I'd use them and play them, but you never know. You never know. Oh, well, that's good to know. I'll let Kyle know about that. Well, he probably knows about it, but I'll know that you please. And yeah, they are very good. And when you are buying stuff from them, remember, please use my code. So if I just do this. Yes, I'm an affiliate, and use these codes for both OTP Terrain and Gear Guts Make Shop. Well, not both at the same time, that'd be silly. Then you can get yourself 5% off, and I get a little kickback. So go check them out. There's the sites. Remember, Brak Da Warboss, all in uppercase. and you get cheapies, and I get a little bit. My phone's doing strange things. What's my phone doing? It's alright, I've just got some people messaging me, so I'm going to tell them to come join me live. That'd be fun. Cheeky advertising, it's the way to do it, isn't it? Alright, what was I doing? That's right, advertising. Forgot my train of thought. Oh no, what am I going to do? I've lost my train of thought. Alright. I'm getting a little bit confused. It's all a bit strange, isn't it? Alright. Hang on. Sorry about that. Just had to scratch an itch, so to speak. You don't really need to know that, do you? Too late. I already told you. That's going on. Also great at replacing damaged bits. Yes, I have to. If things are damaged, especially, well, I can only tell about OTP terrain because that's my experience. But I would die. No, Gear Guts. I wouldn't be surprised if he does that too. He does like his customer service. Andre, hello. Andre and Essex. Good evening, or good morning, or good day. Good day. Depending on where you are. But it's evening here. It's 10:15 in the evening on a Thursday night. And I'm not going shopping, I'm just painting Squig buggies and talking crap. So the kill rig for 125. That sound, yeah, that's gonna be a little so 125. So that's, I think it's gonna be about $200 here. Because what, $125, is that the price of, that's roughly the same price as a combat patrol cost, isn't it? I got that right? So yeah, they're not gonna be cheap, but there's a lot of plastic involved. So when you compare their pricing, yeah, they're expensive anyway, but that's just the way it is. But yeah, if you look at how much plastic's involved, it is going to be on the high side. Okay, so got the metallics down. Oh, I might just do that. I might just do the squigs in red. Mephiston red. I think what I'm going to mix it up a bit. After I've done this, I've got these base colours down, and then I might put it aside and work on some Squig boys. And that way, I'll have some paint on lots of different models. Oops, sorry about that. You've just seen me lick my stuff. Alright, so what else have I got to go on here? Okay, so that's in there at the moment, and the base colours. So the idea is that the brown is going to be camo to fit in with this little beauty. I'll do those colours, and then I'll try and make this is going to be a coppery colour. Coppery colour. Play around with the lighten up the squigs a bit, and Bob's your uncle. Before I do that, I've just noticed that I need to some Zandri dust. Zandri or Xandria? I can never. Xandria dust on the cloth around the bar. Get that down. Still, I think I need another light. Another overhead light, I think. I'd love to use him. He looks cool, doesn't he? He's just fun. This arrived today. Not so funny story. I'd actually ordered these as part of the pre-order through a one of the local stores, but I did it online. So I did that, and in that box as well. So I ordered them, and it was pre-order, so I thought I'd have to wait, and then I thought, okay, the week come around, so I thought, okay, they should be sending it soon, and so hopefully this week, because they're only really, they're a 40-minute drive up the highway, so I thought, oh, I'll get it that week, and they didn't, by Friday it didn't turn up, so I missed it, so I thought, oh, okay, and I just got sidetracked, a few things on over the weekend, and so then on Sunday I decided to give them an email, and they got back to me really quick, smart, and they apologised profusely because they checked their order, and as far as they're concerned, they sent it off, but they went and had a look at their dispatch area, and had fallen in behind the desk, so it was in behind on the floor. So then it sent to me. So they sent me that, and I got it today. So that was Monday. They sent it off, and I got it today. I was a bit worried I might not get it because our postal workers are on strike at the moment because they're getting screwed around. Just people, the company wants to put them on short-term contracts and give them less money and that sort of stuff. So not really good working conditions. So yeah, so I thought, well, okay, they're striking for a good cause, so I'll let them do it. Yeah, it didn't matter, but they turned up. It turned up anyway. So I think they were, not everybody was striking. I think they had skeleton staff just to get through important things. All right, Jude, take care, have fun, get rested. Big day of learning tomorrow, so that's a big wah to you. So thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. I like to appreciate everyone here. We have a bit of a chat, so that's nice to do. No, we're big enough for trucks. Okay, so just reading the thing. You know, chatting amongst yourselves. So yes, it arrived. And I'm just going to put that aside there for a little while. Let's work on these guys for a little while. Now, I'm still unsure what I'm going to do, but I suspect this is these are the colours that I'm planning. So the Smasher Squig is going to be the pink-bellied blue Smasher Squig. Pink-bellied blue Smasher Squig is what I want to do with it. How I'm going to get there, I don't know, but we'll have to wait and see. And I don't know if it's going to work. And if not, I've got another box that I can sort of pretend. Underdog painting. Hello, welcome to the channel. I have just put the base colours on my Rukkatrukk Squig Buggy, putting that aside, and I just think I'm just going to do basing stuff tonight for fun and games. And so you see at first blue and pink Smasher Squigs. It's either going to look really good or it's going to look crap. Which is basically the way things work. That's how my painting works. But as long as I'm enjoying myself, that's the main thing, isn't it? I've been seeing some very nice blue squigs. Whoa, that seems like fun. Oh, am I getting on the bandwagon there? But all right, let's start on the back. So I'm thinking about there is where I want the this bloody pot looks half empty. I'm getting ripped off. Yes, I think the under. Yeah, I'll do the underbelly. I'll do a red and then highlight up to that fulgrim pink. But I'll probably get a good couple of coats of this in. Oh. Getting old. The eyes don't like it. They're a bit too tired. Too tired. So these are actually, I'm making these guys, my Smasher Squigs, aren't going to go on my, I thought long and hard about it, and they're not going to be Death Skulls. Shock horror. Let me go for my Blood Axes, because I like the fact that they'll be able to go in, because they're going to be they're melee weapons, aren't they? They're a melee unit, so I do like the fact that with Blood Axes you can get out of combat and you can either shoot and charge. So shoot or charge, not and. There's no and, there's or, isn't it? So that excites me. That really excites me. So we'll just leave that there. So a little bit of the underbelly's going to be a bit red. So yeah, Blood Axes, and hence that's why they're go there. And I am thinking about so at the moment with these Squigs, I've got enough here now for a combat patrol. Combat patrol at the moment is going to be Def Skull Warboss is the HQ. 2 lots of 3 of these guys. The Rukkatrukk Squig, Buggy, and 2 units of these guys, and 1 of these. And because it's a combat patrol, I needed 10 little goblins, and that's that. And I'm thinking of adding that to my 1,000-point army, which I'm taking tomorrow. And that'll be 1,500. See how that goes. So there's no other main reasons, because I may have the 1,500 game in a week's time. So even if I skip the basics down, tabletop ready, well, it won't matter too much, because it's a private game. There'll be 3 colours on it. And if I don't get them done, I'll just add something. I'll just add something into it. I've got other things I could use, maybe some bikes. Do you know what else would be good for the Blood Axes? Get some blue on his face. It's 7 AM here in Peru. Whoa. I've always wanted to go to Peru. I thought it'd be nice. A bit hard to get to. Really hard to get to. Almost to Chile for a job once, but that didn't work out. And to go, I'd have to have flown all the way to the United States. And then go get up in the United States and then just fly down, do a couple of flights, a couple of domestic flights to get to somewhere or other, and then go down to Chile. It was just, but apparently that's what they did. I used to work for a mining company, and for some reason they thought they might want my record keeping skills, but then they decided to go local instead. So I think it was just going to cost too much money to send me over. A lot of insurance involved, and yeah, those went out. Which, you know, might have been fun. 6 months, I think the wife, she wasn't too happy, a bit unsure whether to do it, but the money was good. So that's one coat of blue. Once a coat of blue is what's your door? Now, I use my fist on red for those squigs in the squig buggy, but I think I'm going to go with corn red for the underbelly, just for the base, because it will end up doing pink. So we'll do that there, so roughly about there. I'm not going to worry about blending too much at this point, because really it's just base colours. Gives me a fairly idea of what I want to do. I just want to see if the concept is going to look good first. So we go to the belly. I hope you can see that. If you can't see things, let me know, because you know, I think Jude did. I can adjust, because sometimes I just get in my own little world and forget things. It's like I'm painting it all by myself. And if you'd like anything to talk about, want something you want me to talk about, to discuss, go ahead, let me know, that'll be fun. We can get that. Love to visit South America. Yes, 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 yes. Lovely. It would be very lovely indeed. Be nice to go and travel again. I'm going to do it for a while. Actually, we're planning a bit of an outback trip this time next year. I'm going to say that we're going to follow the dinosaur trail and go outback Queensland as far as we can get, which is going to be so darn exciting. The wife wants to camp because she likes that sort of stuff, whereas I'm thinking that we can do a little bit of camping and maybe go to hotels, and because country pubs are cheap and fun, and we're sort of here. So yes, I'm doing the lips are going to be, I think, are going to be pink as well, so that's why I'm putting that red there. And what else? What else? What else? What else? I think I was going to make the Balthasar Gold for the head plate. Big fan of this colour. I really like it. I used to favour Brass Scorpion, then I got some of this. I thought I'll just try it out, and I think I like it so much better. Oh, just something I've got some Brass Scorpion, but for these long sort of plates, they're okay. I like to use Brass Scorpion on wires and things like that, so you get a little bit of depth of that, the goldish bronzy colour. I know it says gold, but it doesn't really look all that gold to me, does it? And what else? Bit of silver. Sorry. Grey Night Steel. Grey Night Steel. It's steel. Just to do all the metal work, so we've got Bionics here. I really like the combination that this colour does with when you give it a wash with the Egrex. This gives a nice little dirty colour, and then you can sort of give a bit of a dry brush with a little bit of Riser Rust to sort of makes nice little effects. Oh, I like it. You may not. You might find something else that works better for you. I don't know. It's one big bad world, or one big world. We're be a bit boring if you all did the same thing. Variety is garlic. There's a space of life. Or is that paprika? Yeah, I think it's paprika. So much paprika. I'll just paint you a little bit there. So yeah, I'm being a bit rough with them. Being a bit rough here at the moment. This is the first cat. Gotta pick up the misses. All right, buddy. Thank you for watching. I hope you had a great time. It's been loads of fun. Okay, so now for the saddle, I think I'm going to base it with Morphine Brown at the moment. And then we'll go from there. I haven't worked out what colour I might do something like a Dark Reaper. Or I just might keep it brown. Or I might... Actually, there was another colour I had which I thought I might try. Where is it? try another brown. Rhinox hide. I forgot about that. I forgot that's what I was going to do. I was going to try one of the new colours that I picked up. So how's the lighting? Enjoying the light? Can we see? Everything's in focus. My eyes are sort of waning at the moment, getting a bit tired, so I can't really tell. Oh, this is dark, isn't it? I've never used this colour before. It's an interesting thing about trying new plans is I can play around with different colours. You know, you sort of get a bit in a rut, don't you, when you sort of think, and you know, everything sort of looks the same, and you just use, yeah, just for expediency's sake, you tend to go, well, I'll just do this because it's what I know. Oh, it's going on really nice. It's going on really, really nice. Oh, I like this paint. I really like this paint. What I think I'm going to do too is I'm going to use it as the same colour. So who's still with me? Am I talking to people anymore? Are there people watching? Or have you all gone home? Alright. There's a couple of you still on. Yay! To all you lurkers. To all the lurkers. I hope you're enjoying this. I really do. I hope you come back. I'm not quite sure when the next one will be. Maybe Sunday. Maybe Sunday. I don't know. It's going to depend on how well things go. Saturday. Whether I'm tired. Got stuff to do. I've got probably lots of recording to do on the. If I want to record and talk on the weekend. Of course, the noisy builders aren't there because they're at home. There you go. He's starting to look like a thing. That looks like a thing. All right. Bit more gust bone on the teeth, I think. Just got to get that consistency down. It's very thick paint, I find, Morgus bone. Do you find that some paints are just way thicker than others and some are really, really thin? That Rhinox hide, it was nice for viscosity. You really didn't have to put too much water in it. It was a nice size, so it was a nice size, not the right word, is it? Alright, so just and I'm not too worried about mistakes at the moment because I will tidy things up. This is just the first coat. I tend to do one, maybe two, and I think I'm going to have the same colour with the, there it is, on the hooves. I know they like to have dark hooves. And the Games Workshop tend to paint them that way, don't they? Whereas, no, not for me. It's a bit like the Games Workshop painted boys with their black or their green fingernails. I don't like it. I like the fingernails to be fingernail colour. All right. So that's the base done on him. I'm going to put him aside now. So yeah, I just think I'm just basically going to go through and just do base colours in all the models. Have I mentioned? I'm not repeating myself. I hope I'm not repeating myself too much. So there's that. Go and check that out. That's really cool. That's nice. So yeah, I think it'll do what I wanted to do. I can worry about that later. So let's get he's closest. Now, similar sort of colouring, but I'm going to do a different pattern on it. So what I am going to do is I still want it to be the same colours, so the blue and the pink, but there's a there's a breed of pig. It's an old English breed of pig, which I can't think of its name, and it has a black head, black body, and a white down the middle around the first legs, things like that. So I'm going to follow the same pattern, but I'm going to do blue and then pink for shits and giggles. I don't know if you guys like that idea. You might think it is horrid, but I like the idea. I was originally going to go with the black and white, then I thought, nah, it's a little bit too realistic. And this is fantasy, folks. Well, it's 40k, but you know what I mean. This isn't real life. Let's get some nice, interesting colours in it. So that way the squigs all look a bit, they'll just have the same sort of colours. It'll tie in the unit. And so no different colour the underbelly with this one. These are great sculpts. These are really, really good sculpts. Bit of a pain trying to put together. It was really hard. I'm worried about the joints don't match up, but I think I've got a little way of getting around that. Too much. Just worry. Bit of trickery. Well, there's not much here. Not much flesh on this one, on the back. Is there? No, Michael, there isn't. Yep, got the snaggers out. I know they're not for you, Mr. Epic, but yes. Yep, I'm jumped the bandwagon. Beast snaggers and Rukkatrukk, sweet buddy. So I'm just getting basic colours down, just getting the basics down. on here. So this is a Caldor Sky. Which I'm really enjoying. Yeah. So how are you, Mr. Garth? I really enjoyed your things I had learnt while streaming video. I got a lot out of that. I tried a few things. I do plan to get some more lighting in. I've got to get better lighting, but it's going to come down to cash and presents. I might actually ask for that sort of stuff around Christmas. So get some more. I do need to probably work on the sound a little bit more as well. So it's not really expensive stuff. It's just I've just got to be mindful of my pennies. But other than that, yeah. Can't complain about modern Judo, then that is not modern. Well, each their own. I've definitely fallen into the path of the fanboy. I'll be critical when the critical is due, but don't be overly. There's a lot of people doing that. Although, you know, there's this, you know why people do it. Every time I do a negative video, they just go through the roof. So, whereas I'll try and be positive, but create controversy that way, if that makes sense. Because there's a little too much negativity going on in my life at the moment, so I just go, yeah. And really, this is a hobby. This is meant to be enjoyable. Isn't that the idea? You're meant to have fun going around and whinging about that. And if it's my philosophy of doing something, if you're not enjoying it, why do it? And I hope you're seeing that, not my big fat fingers. Yeah. Well, this lighting is a little bit better. I really need an overhead stand for it, and I think that will make things a little bit better. It's the right lighting. It's just not in a good space, so I've got to work that out. It's a lot better. It's 100% better than what it has been in the past, and hopefully people will see me improve over time. And that's why I'm just mucking around with painting too, because I'm not the best painter, but hopefully, like as you said, this is all about connecting with the people, and hopefully people are enjoying me for me, because I think they are. Not really saying much, but so any feedback is good feedback, I suppose, and just trying to build up a community. There's some long going, but there's going to be lots of lives happening. I'm trying to make this a regular thing. I haven't worked out whether Wednesdays or Thursday is going to be my preferred day. I was going to make it Wednesday nights. So this time, 24 hours ago. But my goodies hadn't arrived, so I couldn't do a live painting live stream without anything to paint. Apparently, it is a needed thing. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? Okay, now on the mechanics. The metal thing. Alright, so just going to leave the tyres black for the time being. And I've ran things to talk about. Oh my god. Give us a topic, folks. Give us a topic. Make me sweat. Yeah, that's the reason why you're not talking. You just want to see me fumble, don't you? What other things can I talk about? So repeating myself so many times. Well, I've been in this about an hour and a half now, so. But I want to try and get these things done. At least the bases. And that way I can say things. Getting ready like I probably should. What I should be doing. I should be studying the codex for the game tomorrow. But I'm going to worry about that tomorrow. Going to worry about that tomorrow. All right. All right. Silent chat. Yeah. Okay. It's trying and not to, well, dead air is what that we would call it in the radio when we were radio. I suppose it's the same thing. And unfortunately, I don't have music. I can just flog on and here, listen to this, listen to this. Well, I've only got one song so far, and that is the wonderful I Drive a Truck, the Angus remix. So named after Angus Montour, who thought it'd be good. He thought it'd be fun if I did a remix of that stupid little short video I did. So, yeah. I was supposed to be writing a script for how I think Def Skulls are going to play, but I spent 5 hours trying to remember how to mix music. It had been a long time, and I didn't even have an audio mixer. I did it on the video. I did on the video software, and it sort of works. It's really rudimentary. It's not of the higher standards that the epic narrator is known for doing, but it had been a while, and it was fun. It was fun. I probably should find myself a little bit of music sampling software and just go and play around with that for a while. Yeah, a lot of my lore discussions, I need scripts because I just can't off cuff, and apparently I say yeah a lot and a lot. I don't think I'm umming a lot at the moment, but I'll probably play back and say, oh, that was a lot of umming. So I need scripts, and then I read them out, and then I add them down. I used to record them onto my phone and then send the file over to the computer and then put it on there. Then I realised, hang on, I got OBS, and I was just recording myself, just reading it out on there, on OBS, and then I just attach the video from, and voila, as the sound is better. So the tricks you learn, Now what I plan to do with this, I do like this tortoise shell here. So what I will do, I'll make those different colour. Although there's going to be a bloody orc on it, so you won't really see that too much. So I'm going to leave. Oh no, I forgot his. Oh, I missed a dirty great big blue bit, didn't I? Maybe I should go soon because I'm a bit. Cut up some fresh injections. Yeah, it'd be fun. It'd be fun. I really did enjoy those Saturday morning stuff you used to do. Are you still doing it? I don't seem to get much notifications about it. I'm just doing stuff. I got busy. Way too busy. Now we're getting close to the party season. Spring is in. I'm actually want to do. I've got to record on Saturday, but we're going out to the in-laws to do some mulberry harvesting. So they'll take me computer, me setup and everything out there so I can record while everyone else is doing that. So that'll be fun. Okay. Oh, Zatif. I forgot the Zatif. And this August brain, I think it's starting to get a little bit too dry. And it's drying up really quickly. Which is a big pain in the bollocks. Yeah, just slopping it on as the first coat. I'm not worried, not too concerned about mistakes just this moment. Although, I'm thinking I might do the same and have pink lips as well. And have a little pink nose. Because they're pigs. And it'll really upset the people who don't like them being pigs. That may be you. But really, I want them to look like pigs. Get the hoofs down. Voila. Okay, this one. eBay, dangerous. eBay dangerous? eBay's very dangerous. I've not going to be able to buy any modders for a little while. I've run out of all my cash buying Squig buggies. And so I bought the second lot of the, so I've got two of these units, bought the second lot on Sunday before I realised that there was going to be that the pre-orders were coming this Saturday. So that was a bit of a pain, so can't buy that, so I've got no money left. Of course I would have liked to have got the boss. Boss would be great, but no, I can't. I'll just have to wait and save up all my pennies. Save up all my pennies. The good people who buy me coffees and do Patreon. So this is my full-time gig at the moment. I'm at that horrible age where finding full-time work is just really hard, especially for my industry. So I'm in a semi-retired state, sort of looking for work, but I haven't had a job interview for 4 years. So when I had the business, I didn't really worry about having a job. I think I had 2 in that time, but I was getting money through the business. But since COVID, I put applications out everywhere and not a thing. It's just one of those things. Which is a bit of a shame, but it is what it is. I've got to deal with it the best. I'm just going to make the most of the situation. Lucky enough that the wife has a good job and we can use her income. So, and Patreon and Buy Me a Coffee. Oh, let's stop for a little while. Yeah. Patreon and Buy Me a Coffee are the places where I get a little bit of income for the hobby. And that's nice. It sort of half pays itself. So get enough to get stuff in. So there's always Patreon. Patreon's good. 3 tiers: $3, $10, and $25. Depending on which one you get, I will paint a character and put your name on it, and you'll be a named orc in my WoW, and I'll even play with you. Well, with the name. It's character, it's not with you. That's just sort of wrong. Well, not really wrong. Just a little risque, isn't it? And if you can't commit to that, then there is always Buy Me a Coffee. This helps. It keeps me on the air. It gives me models. It helps with the equipment, and it also helps me keeps me sane. Because this, if I wasn't doing this, I'd have no idea what I'd be doing. I'm not quite sure that's a good thing, and so this sort of keeps me sane. Doing things, learn new skills, and having fun at the same time. I really enjoy the process. I had no idea what I was doing when I first started. I think I have learnt. I think I know enough to sort of get away with it and fuddling along. Yeah, ever since I've done this, the hobby, the video making, everything has just improved. It's a whole lot of fun. Thank you very much for that, Epic. Thank you very much indeed. It's muchly appreciated. It'll go a long way to help improve the channel. And what I plan to do, when I get this streaming down packed, and remember that you want to see models and not my big fat hands. So after October, I'm going to adventure into the murky world of Twitch. I might be going to stream there. It intrigues me, and I'd like to do it, but I don't know. So Now I thought, well, let's learn down the basics. If I keep doing this regularly on here, I'll have enough. Hopefully I'll have the tricks of the trade, and then I'll go over to Twitch, because apparently there's a bigger audience there. There's a lot of, it's a different audience from what people tell me. And you do interesting things too, which sounds like fun. Oh, it all adds up, mate. You'd be surprised. You keep it from little things, big things grow. And remember, it's $4 American. And $4 American is about $6 Australian. And on top of things, it all adds up. And then once a month, I get roughly around about 30 to 40 American dollars a month, sometimes up to 50, and that can be, that's 60, 70 bucks. That's a model and a half. It's much more interactive. Twitch is better for streaming once you are affiliate. Yeah. Well, that's the whole idea. If I'm going to do it, I'm definitely going to get in and do it properly. Yeah. You can't do these things half-assed. I like to be full-assed when I'm doing things. In for a penny and in for a penny. I think YouTube will catch up and kill Twitch. What? Oh, they're trying to do things, aren't they? They're losing out. That would be nice. But we'll have to wait and see. I'll just see. I'm probably a little bit. Maybe I've left it the run a little bit too late. But new platforms, new opportunities to learn. Actually, yeah, now that I've done this, I really like this two-toned. I really like this two-toned effect. I think it's going to work really, really well in the brighter colours. I suspect. Oh, I really suspect it's going to be a lot better in the long run. If I can just get this colour down. Just trying to get this consistency down packed off camera. That's a bit better, isn't it? Get it behind there. I don't know about you guys, but I'm having a blast. This is fun. I'm really enjoying this. Really enjoying this. So what makes you think YouTube's going to go ahead? Are they doing something? Are they adding something different that I don't know about? Are they trying to get it back from Twitch? Has anyone ventured? Have you ventured into the world of TikTok? I see they're doing lives there at the moment, but I don't know about that. Yeah, to the popular streamers. To the popular streamers. If you've got loads and loads of things, we just don't seem to. For us poor little guys who are, under 1,000, I struggle to get that 1,000. I'm slowly building up. There was a while there where I was doing all right, and then last week I think I bled 10 subscribers. I'm almost back up to, I almost got those 10 back up this week. But the week before, oh God. Well, that's right. I want to do red on the tongue because I think I'm going to do a little pink tongue as well. It'll be that colour. Just that shade anyway. TikTok is good address, but there is a place for us. I really don't understand the stupid music videos that people do. Yeah. Yeah, I've been trying to do that. I've been trying to do that too. I just have little strange little things in there. I've sort of haven't really played around with too much. I don't know what I'm going to do with this. There's some weird ass stuff on it. Some of their music and their dances I don't fully get, but it's just another, hopefully can get people to the channel via there. I'll muck around with that. The original iDriver truck did quite well on there, so a few other things. Did a box opening, that did all right too. I was actually going to do that with these guys, but I just thought against it. Oh, the biggest problem was that I've got, the builders are still building, so it's noisy during the middle of the day, so I can't. If I've got to do a lot of recording, it's got to be recording the stuff where I'm just using the visuals and not the sound. I can do the voiceovers later, and yeah, so if it doesn't really suit the TikTok format too well, it's a savage game. But you know what, the TikTok or everything in particular? You're not going to get rid of Twitch, are you? Yeah, I suppose you were doing. I thought you were doing okay at the moment. I thought you were getting there. It seems to be, and that could be. It's a lot of effort, but for me, unless I get a job somewhere and I won't be back in the field. I'm a bit too old to get back into my field. I think I'm going to compete with all the young ones. And I'd have to probably learn new systems and stuff like that. So, if I ever get a job, it'll probably be something like working in retail or something like that to whittle out for my retirement. Just a whole lot. Wow. Yeah. Look, it's. I get you. I think it's sometimes it's nice to sort of maybe take a break, not do minimal stuff, reassess what's going on. Even though I was enjoying it during the 40k Ork community monthly challenge showcases, it was turning into a task. It was becoming a job. It was, and people were expecting me to do things all the time, and then people had ownership, and it was like, the fun sort of got out of it, and then there were other sort of things that just, so I just went, no. And that's why I left that Discord, just to give myself a little break and to sort of recharge my energies and work out on things important to me. Yeah, because I just did it because no one else was doing it. It's like, okay, I started doing that. I was doing the showcase. I was doing the challenges, and then I would do a video about what I made for the challenge, and then I'd after I asked people, they said, well, do you mind if I show off the other people's stuff as well? And then no one had any issues with it, so I went and did that. And then one day I didn't do a challenge, so I didn't bother doing the video. And people said, can you do a video? And I went, okay, we like your videos. So I went and did it, and then I just started doing them. And then somewhere along the line, it turned into a job, which is neither here nor there. It gave me a good run. It was good. Overall, it was a pleasant experience, but yeah, the black dog was affecting a few of my decision-making abilities, so it was time to leave the group. And that is that. And I did it quietly because it's a Discord page, and it wasn't an airport, and I'm not an airplane. G'day Nathan, how are you? I hope you're well. Navy Paints, another fellow Aussie, Victorian, but we won't hold that against him. Or maybe we should. I don't know. So yeah, no, I'm not doing right. I'm just sitting here painting squigs, and hopefully you can see what I'm doing with the squig hogs. So I've just done base colours on some things. So just stop for a while. Need a little bit of a stretch. I probably should be stretching. So just getting base colours on. So this is my Rukkatrukk Squig Buggy, which is going to be a very similar colour to this. So it's going to be blood axes. So that's going to be camo colours, and we'll go on from there. So there's that. That arrived. This stuff arrived today, so I'm playing around. And then the Smasher Squig, which I'm going to paint. So the colours that I wanted to paint is going to be Lotharian Blue and Fulgrim Pink. A little hard to hear me. Oh no, what's happening? Ah, a bit soft, am I? Let's have a look at the mixer. No, it's looking there. Desktop, cameras up, mics up. How's that? Is that better? Over there? No one actually said there was. No one's actually told me it was soft. Hopefully that's better, because that's as far as it can go. And we'll try that there. So that should be a bit better. And I'll turn off the. How's that? Better sound quality? Hopefully that'll do it a lot better. So that's about as high as I can get it at the moment. Squig is beautiful, isn't he? So the pink and the blue is going to be the pink-bellied blue smash squig with pink lips. So really love this colour. I want to try that out. Yeah, it's going to be fun. And then with the squig hogs, similar sort of colours, but I can't remember the name. There's an old style of England has an old style of pig that has black and white. So I'm going to go with blue and red. Do that a lot better. Oh, okay. Well, I'm so glad. I know there's people have come in and can't hear me, so I've just gone on and said, bugger that. He doesn't know what he's doing. He's an idiot. So I won't watch him anymore. So hopefully this will be better. So that's the plan. So you're going to do and get those up. I've got a little bit more, so a bit more. Do the metallic, which is grey night steel. It is my favourite at the moment. It's my go-to for anything metallic. It has a nice little blue hue to it, which I seem to like. And it washes well with Agrax really, really well. Just has a nice little bluey, dirty mix to it, which I'm quite happy with. And that's anything now. Teeth, that's what I've got to do next. Going through this basic colour, so I'll just do the bases tonight. When all the bases are done, all the bases are ours, I'll just do that. I'll call it a night. Go to bed, wake up, and get ready for the game that I've got to play. Looking so forward to it. Hopefully it's against Craftworld. That's his latest army he's been doing. I know he also has a lot of Space Marines. He had Ultramarines and he also had Black Templars, which now that I think he's probably getting all excited about that. So just get this teeth down a bit. Like as I said before, really rough. It's just the bases. So I'm not really worried too much about the base coat down. So I'm not really worried too much about messes because we can tidy that up with a finer brush later. Get the hoofs down. One little hoof. Two little hoofs. Three little hoofs. And I think it's a bit hard to tell. I think I've got that. He's done. And now, the last one. Will I get this bugger done in time? Got to be on here for 2 hours. I've been on here for 2 hours. This is a bit of a this is definitely a marathon. I suppose all the biggies, all the other guys do it, don't they? Ah, what the heck. Alright. As before, we start off with the blue. Blue head. Right, gotta go. Okay, thanks for watching, and thank you very much for buying me a coffee. It's muchly appreciated. I hope to catch you in the not too distant future. Have a good day. Listen, do I teach a video? Ooh, that sounds like fun. Watch another video, that'd be great. Like I said, if you're thinking of doing, if people out there are thinking of getting into live streaming, then go and check out the Epic Narrator's recent video. And he has given his pearls of wisdom about things he's learnt in his little live streaming journey. I got a lot out of it. It's really good. I really recommend the video. If you want to go down that track, go and check him out. I highly recommend it. How's that? Sharing the love. So, Nathan, have you got anything down packed for the October? No big surprise happening. Nothing exciting going on. And oh no. Oh, the polls changed. It's down to 50s. 56%. Still a majority. Still people still want to see it. See the I Drive a Truck on YouTube. Launch it there. Oh, I don't know. Oh, it was looking good. It was up to about 60. Got about 67. Got to 75%. Now it's down to 56. So people are obviously getting involved and getting engaged, which is good. That's what I want. And if I will go with the majority, but I'll probably won't post it until, I don't know, a week or two. Depending, get a hold of my schedule. Got a lot of stuff coming up with, a lot of stuff planned for October. So it's going to be really interesting. A lot I can't talk about at the moment. But yeah, it should be fun. Should be loads of fun. Lots of specials. I've got some giveaways coming up. It's going to be huge. Cromleck's got things. Gear Guts has got things. I think some of the 3D printer people are doing specials as well. So it's all going to be fun. Lots of content. Lots of opportunity for content. Which will make me very happy indeed. I'll be a contented content maker. I'll be busy. Getting lots of stuff. Making new subscribers. Making new friends. Building relationships with all you lovely people. And generally having a good time. Because this is a hobby. It's to be something that we enjoy. It's turning into a marathon stream. I'm almost at my last legs at the moment. I really think I'm starting to fade. Starting to fade fast. I may not get time to do this. I don't think I'm going to have time to do this Squig bomb. It's just I thought I was going to last, but it's second hour at the moment. And I am, as one would say, knackered. So what else is happening, folks? What's going on? What's happening? Are there people still watching? No, no one's on. I'm talking to myself. I'm still here. You can talk to me. Oops. Am I still live? Am I still going live? Oops, I'm still on. What's happening? What's happening? I pressed a button wrong. And seems it's still streaming. Okay. All right. Okay, we're still doing. That's right. That was a bit fun. So, let's finish this down. Ah, okay. I didn't see that chat. All right. Sorry about that. That's not the brush I want to use. That's it. I am starting to make lots and lots of mistakes. So, it's just me at the moment. There's no one here, but that's okay. I'll just chat to myself, get this down. And so if people are going to be watching it for later, I've got something to talk about. They go, oh, he's a weirdo. Middle on the middle bits, and the teeth on the teeth bits. And yeah, that's done. And we are doing a lot. Doing that, do there. That's all good. Oh, someone else has come back. Hey, yay! So I'm almost at the end here, and I'm getting really, really tired. But I've just got a little bit more to go before I sign off. So do a little recap. So yeah, I'm not going to get. I don't think I'm going to get the Squig bomb done tonight. I'll worry about that later. And there we have it. So this is what I have got done for tonight. Just the basic base colours on these things. So let's have a little look. So alright, so we'll do that. Okay, so that's there. Alright, so this is our Rukkatrukk Squig Buggy. Just trying to do the colours. Now, we've got Mornfang Brown here, because what is going to happen, it's going to end up having that camo effect where the brown bits are. And then, of course, the squigs are going to be squig colour, because they're squigs. And the metal that I've used is Grey Knight Steel's metal. And that's basically that. So they've got those bases down. I'll build them up later. So quite happy with that so far. Now I've got the Smasher Squig, and he's going to be the pink-bellied blue Smasher Squig. And I'm going to bring up those colours. So that's just Keldor Blue and Corn Red there. But I'm hopefully going to build those up so we've got Lothern Blue and pink. And the blue on the blue and pink on the pink. Which I probably did say that. That's probably a bit obvious. That's the brass, the Balthasar Gold there. And that's Rhinox Hide there as well. So that's all fun and games. That's doing, and of course the metal on the metal bits. So hopefully that's so we're going to see, got a nice little red pink belly down there. It's nice, and a similar sort of colour for these guys. So keeping it nice and simple, very similar. I want to have, hopefully they'll be a different pattern, but they should tie in, and they should tie in really well. So similar sort of colours. That'll be the Lothern Blue for the head and the base, and the red, and it is that pattern because it reminds me of a type of pig, which is black and white, and Rhinox on the saddle. And on the leather bits at the moment, I'll probably go up and do maybe Dark Reaper. I want to try and get the tortoiseshell. I might make those different colours, a bit of a tortoiseshell effect there, and then maybe do the trimming in a bit of a gold, or maybe a yellow or something to brighten that up, to make it look a bit fancy. And then we'll bring it down. The tongues will probably be pink as well, maybe purple. I haven't really made that up. I still sort of make this up as I go along. It's just a concept stage at the moment. So that's what I've been doing for the last 2 hours. I hope the people who have watched it enjoyed themselves. The next stream, I'm not quite sure. Maybe Sunday, I don't know. There will be another one next week. Whether it's going to be Wednesday or Thursday, I'm still undecided as well about that. Just want to have a look and see what the numbers were like, and then see which one's best. But maybe you might be able to tell me. Say, look, I prefer Wednesday, your Wednesdays or your Thursdays. If you tell me, then that would be great. So yeah, look, that was it. Thanks a lot. I hope you enjoyed yourself. Now, yeah, I've put some links down before. If you want to go and check out all my other socials, there's a link tree as well. So you can go there, and also in that link tree is a Patreon link and a Buy Me a Coffee link. That always helps to go to the channel. And also, if you like to get your yourself on some third-party models, I'm affiliate with Gear Guts and OTP Terrain. OTP Terrain have the Australian license for Gear Guts products. If you'd like to get 5% off Gear Guts models, or any models for OTP terrain, but any Gear Guts models for Gear Guts Milk Shop, there are links there below, and the code is Brak Da Warboss. So thank you very much for being here. I've had a blast. It's been fun. Yeah, I hope to see you in the not too distant future. So until then, if you're going crumping, remember you got to bash early and bash often. Catch you later.